Hello, I am Tara, the author of the Dining on a Dime cookbook, along with my mom Jill, who is also the author of the Dining on a Dime cookbook. Today we are talking about buying gifts when you're living on Social Security. So, most people who are on Social Security are grandmas and grandpas. They want to buy lots of gifts for their grandkids. And Mom is going to show one little way that she does some gifts for the grandkids. Now, we just passed Valentine's Day, so I'm going to let her show what she got. But buying gifts is not something that we do right before the holiday. We buy gifts for the next holiday, for the next Christmas. We buy gifts for the next Christmas on December 25th the year before, a lot of times. So, but this is one little way that we're going to show how Mom saves money by buying gifts. So, go for it, Mom.
Well, as a grandma, it is my requirement to keep my children or grandchildren full of candy, one way or the other. So, and candy is getting outrageous expensive anymore, really bad. And you can do this if you have kids in school and you need to take school, bags of candy for different things for school and things like that. And that is to go after the holiday, whether it's Christmas, you've got Valentine's Day, you've got Easter, then you have a long dry spell till Halloween, So I know I got all these candy holidays down really good here.
Yeah, memorize.
What you do is you can go the day after, and that most places have their candy for 50% off, which is really good to get.
I will say, though, in Colorado, not to interrupt you, but in Colorado, I was very disappointed when we moved here. They only do 25%, and I have to wait a week.
Oh, okay.
Or to go 50%.
Well, I was going to say, too, what's happening now, because we've advertised this so much, I think, that some people are going to Walmart the day after, and it's all gone.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of learn your stores, learn your area. Go first. If you're going to Walmart, you got to go first thing in the morning to get the stuff.
Yeah, I take the kids to school, drop them off, and go.
Yeah, I go even earlier. They open at 7:30 because I'm a grandma. I want to make sure I have this for the kids. So I'm there at 7:30. And what I do now, I've learned, is I will buy, depending on the holiday and how far I'm going to have to go in between, I'll maybe buy 2 to 3 bags. That's not very much at all for me normally. But at Walmart, I will buy that much. Then I wait 4 or 5 days. And see what happened. We had like an ice storm the day after Valentine's Day, and I couldn't get out to go get the candy. I was just frantic. So it was Thursday, was Valentine's, and I didn't go till Monday. And I'm thinking, oh, it's been the weekend. Everybody's bought everything. It's all gone, but I'm going to check anyway. I found huge amount. Not only did I find a huge amount, 70% off.
Yeah.
70%. And I have seen a few places that like a week afterwards, they drop it to 90%.
Yeah. So here in Colorado, it goes 25% the day after for about a week. When it hits 7 days, then they do 50% off. And then when it hits 14 days, they hit 90% off. But man, we still have a lot of stuff that at 90% off that we can get.
I'm always shocked. I'm thinking, why are people not grabbing this up? Because the minute I see it, I take get as much as I can. And one of the things, too, is, so all I got this year was 70% off, which I thought was a good deal. Now, I didn't get as much this time as what I normally do because Easter's going to be coming up. So all I do is pretty much get enough just to tie me over to Easter, and then I'll stockpile. But what I wanted to tell you guys, too, they smell so good. They have things, don't just think candy at these times of year. I got, like, they have these little candies that I got for Tara Christmas present. Candles, I mean. That I got Tara for Christmas present, which she'll forget being down Christmas, so I can tell you about it. But they were, like 70% off candles. Yeah. And this is a cookie vanilla. It's really good smelling.
Thank you.
So you get things like candles. Of course, you get paper plates.
And like that candle at our store, I think was like 25 cents when I saw some after Christmas.
Oh yeah, you can get tapered candles because they're different colors.
Yeah.
Like at Christmas, they have white, red, green, and sometimes gold and blue. I mean,
yeah. And when you find them that cheap, stock up for your emergency supply.
I know.
Get 5 or
still
10 to
make
have.
these things, you know, and they're paying more for the stuff they're making them with. Why don't you just stock up, you know, after the holiday? Another thing I saw was, and this is unusual, a little bit unusual for Valentine's, but this happens after Christmas and Easter, all these holidays. They had plastic storage bins. You know, the plastic, the ones that are about a shoebox size that you can get. They had 5 of them stacked together and hooked together, and they were 70% off.
Oh, wow.
And they had different sizes. They didn't just have this, they had like 4 or 5 different sizes, a bigger size, not a big tote. Well, they did have some totes.
Was this Walmart or Kroger?
This is a Kroger.
Yeah. Kroger. I love Kroger forever.
Yeah. They had one a white one with a white lid that slid, the big kind that slides under the bed. They had one 70% off. I figured that I went and put pen to paper and I figured up the shoebox ones. For 5 of them, it was $2.70.
Yeah, that's cheaper than Dollar Tree.
That's what everybody talks about Dollar Tree. And I don't mind Dollar Tree. I go buy stuff there sometimes, but the really good buys I get is like something like this. I could have gotten my whole storage area done up if I was in the market for it with those things. So look at that. And like I said, paper plates. I go to Quilt Bee, and the gal, she always says, I hope you guys don't mind my leftover paper plates. I mean, they're not ones she's used, but, you know, she's had a party or something, and she'll use the odds and ends. For things like that, you can buy these paper plates. They're 70% off, and you can use them for your barbecues, you know, and different things like that. So, paper plates. What else? Oh, all kinds of linens. You can buy throw rugs. Whatever color your kitchen is, if you're in pastels, go after Easter. If you're in autumn colors, go after Halloween or Thanksgiving. If you've got red, white, and blue, or red, white, and or green, you can get red rugs or whatever. If your kitchen's done with some red accents, you can get throw rugs, you can get hand towels, you can even get bath towels and stuff they have. You know, for 70%.
Well, even like for my show towels, they had some red and white show towels after Christmas. And I bought them and I used them for Valentine's Day. They were Christmas towels, but they were just red and white. And so I got them for like $25 or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You get this stuff for almost nothing.
You can also get things like coffee makers, like after Christmas. They had coffee makers, they had toasters, they had waffle irons, they had griddles. All of those things 50% off from their Christmas gifts.
Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
And remember that time we had all the plastic containers that we got that we took up to that home place?
So what Mom's talking about is the plasticware, you know, the Glad or the Ziploc little plastic containers. So 1 year after Christmas, we went and we would donate things to the teen crisis home. So it's teenagers that were homeless, that kind of thing. They gave them a home. They were teaching them skills, that kind of thing. And they were always needing things. Well, we happened to go after Christmas. We found plates. We found mugs. We found all these containers. We found all these linens, sheets, pillows, all kinds of stuff. We had, was it 4 basket loads, I think? And it was like $100 for 4 huge, and the baskets were overflowing. And it was all, I think, 90% off. We ended up getting like $1,000 worth of stuff for the home for $100 because it was all on clearance.
Yeah, and she's talking ceramic plates and ceramic mugs and things like that. They were really nice.
Really nice. They didn't have a Christmas pattern.
Valentine's printed on. They were just solid, is what they are. And after Easter, get stuffed animals and take them to children's hospitals or children's homes or shelters or places like that. Even nursing homes can use stuffed animals because Alzheimer's patients sometimes like them. So You know,
Yep.
you can really do a lot with this stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I was wanting to talk about it, you know, afterwards. So school supplies. Do you say forever have like little erasers and pencils? That's the holiday, like they had red kissy lips on pencils, you know. The kids can use those.
Well, and they're good for Operation Christmas Child boxes, all those kinds of things. Yeah, because those Operation Christmas Child boxes, they're great, but you can spend $50 for a little shoebox full worth of stuff. But if you collect it over the holidays and over the year, you can do it for $5 or $10 pretty easily. So, so what did you get for this time for Valentine's Day?
Well, I didn't get much because I already given part of it away. And I just got stuff like the sweet tarts, you know, and then I've got Skittles. Okay. I got M&Ms. I could not control myself, even for this video. But these were like, oh, what were they? I think they were normally almost four something, almost between $4.50 or something. And I got them for $1.28. So that's
and I buy like the plain M&Ms to put on top of brownies for decoration, cookies to make the M&M cookies. There's, how many ounces is that?
Oh, this one is 11.40.
Okay, so I think the regular M&Ms that I get, they're like 90 cents for a bag when I get them on clearance. And they're either 12 or 15 ounces. And it's actually cheaper than buying chocolate chips.
Yeah. Well, like Hershey's candy bars you got and gave me. What'd you give me? You gave me 80 or 90 full size Hershey's candy bars.
I paid $1.25 for 6 candy bars, and I figured it was a quarter of the price of buying chocolate chips, so we just chopped them up and put them in our muffins and stuff for chocolate chips and that kind of thing.
Put them on cake, put them in ice cream this summer, you know, chop them up and put them in ice cream. You can do so much with them. Now, the other thing, well, I did get these. I love getting, I don't know if they have these in other countries or not, if people can see what those are.
They're cinnamon red hots is what they are.
Yeah, they're cinnamon red hot candies. I love getting these after Valentine's because these were 70% off. What I do with them is I get peanuts. You can get the dry roasted or regular peanuts. And I mix half and half of peanuts and these. I mix them in. And it makes a good mix, just a snack mix that you can have for parties or football games or just to have to snack on for the kids carrying the car bags of them. With the little pop of the cinnamon and the peanut, you know, is kind of refreshing to have all that together. After Halloween, I buy the candy corns on clearance, and I mix those with the peanuts and everything. But these candies, these cinnamon candies too, I slice up apples. I peel and slice up apples into a pan, add about a quarter, half a cup of water, and about a quarter of a cup of these, and I slowly cook them for about 15, 20 minutes till the apples are tender. And it's a really good, like, dessert fruit thing for dinner.
Like a cinnamon applesauce.
Yeah, it's like cinnamon applesauce. And you can, you know, if you want to sprinkle them in there and let them dissolve, you can use them. We use them for our red Jell-O salad. It's in Dining on a Dime. Do we have that on the website?
Yeah, I think we put it in this dining. In the 20th anniversary edition. It's in the 20th anniversary edition.
Yeah, it's on Dining on a Dime. And so we do that. So I get a lot of bags. I get a couple bags of those because I like using those. Now this here I got for free. I need container intervention.
Yes, you do. I agree.
I agree. I love looking at things, containers, and thinking, how can I use these containers when I empty them from the products out of them? How can I use them differently? I don't know if you guys can see or not.
I think they can. Yeah, I think they can.
See these are slots that you can set things in like this and do that. Well, I got a couple of these. I'm thinking if Tara has skinny enough bars of soap that she needs stored, she could put in here. You could do it for a letter holder in here in your office. You know, I haven't come up with all the ideas yet, but this cost me nothing. What they did was they had their paper plates stored on here, on the clearance stuff to show them off. And I asked her, and they were all gone. The paper plates were out. I said, "Are you guys going to throw these out?" And she said, "Well, yeah, sure." I said, "Can I have them?" "Oh, yeah, they'd love for you to take this stuff because they don't have to deal with the trash then."
Yeah. Yeah.
So I go around the store. I found cute cardboard boxes. They were about 2 inches thick. The flat cardboard box that was pink, beautiful pink. And my granddaughter's bedroom was black and white, zebra stripe with pink. And she could use them in her bedroom for all kinds of things. You can find boxes like that with different colors. So, open your eyes and look around a little bit when you're going through the store.
We ask for a lot of stuff, and we get stuff for free from the store like that. Like one time they were promoting Superman. My brother thinks he's Superman, and so my brother literally has the world's largest Superman collection. I'm not just saying that. I have moved this collection 3 times. I know. Yeah. But one time, Mom was at the store and they were promoting some Superman movie or something. I don't know. With some soda or something, they had a huge Superman cutout. Mom went and asked them, and she said, "Can I have this?" When they were done, and they were like, "Oh yeah, sure." And she went and picked it up and got it for free, and it made a great free Christmas present for her.
Yeah. Well, even like I got the when I went to the recycling center one time, they had crayons that were like 4 foot tall crayons, and all different colored rainbows that you could tell they'd used. They were cardboard with colored. They were just beautiful. And they looked like they'd been used in a store or something for a display, kind of. You could tell. And they had them at the recycling center. Those would be perfect to bring home for a decorated kids' room or nursery with them, to line them up along the wall. Start looking. Start looking.
And the thing is, guys, when you're living on Social Security, you have to think outside the box. You have to think, how can I make do? And you have to think, what do I already have that I could use instead?
Because, see, like the pencils and the erasers and stuff, those would be a cute little something just to give my grandkids for a little something, or put together with a little thing of candy, and you've got a cute little gift for them. And it didn't cost me it wouldn't cost hardly anything, type of thing. So.
All right, so we hope these tips on gift giving while you're living on Social Security will help you. Please check out our Dining on a Dime cookbook in the description below. Please visit us at livingonadime.com. We have over 1,500 recipes, articles, and tips on how to save money so that when you are living on Social Security, you can make it pleasant and it doesn't have to be a torture for you. Also, please check out our other videos here on Living on a Dime on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, and share. Did I say that? I don't know if I said that, but like, subscribe, and share. Visit us at livingonadime.com, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.